All right, so we are getting started. For those of you who are new to our oil community, my name is Robin Smiles. I am one of the educators here that get a chance to come and educate with you. We are so excited to be offering online classes. And this is one of the ones that we do every single week. This is our Intro to Essential Oils class that we do on Wednesday evenings, most evenings at 8 p.m. We will have some earlier for our West Coast family. So that'll be coming up next week. But this is going to be ongoing. So we would love for you guys to jump in. If you have friends and family that are interested in essential oils, I know you're probably like me and understand that we just can't hold this to ourselves. It's really important to be able to share this with our friends and family. And they probably already have come to you and asked for some. So the best thing you can do is invite them to a class to join with us. We also have lots of other continuing education classes, and I'll share a little bit about that too when we get started. So, all right, we're going to get started. So the goal of this class is really to empower you, to tell you three cool things about essential oils, 3 ways to use essential oils, and also how to get them in your home if you are somebody that does not have essential oils in your home right now. So we will get started. Just a little bit about me for those of you who don't know. I have been using essential oils for about 6 years now, teaching for about 5. I was a real skeptic. I'm going to be honest with you. I had not heard of essential oils. My friend that kept sharing them with me, I just kind of was like, this is voodoo. I don't understand it. How can you take an essential oil and apply it to your body and you stay well, or it helps you breathe? I just didn't get it. So I pushed away for a long time until I finally had an experience. And this is how often many of us come to essential oils. I got sick, and my mom was a patient at Vanderbilt, and I was unable to go and take care of her. And my friend came over and brought me On Guard and gave me a diffuser and put peppermint down my spine. And I had not been able to kick a fever for probably about 6 days. And with using them overnight and diffusing them on our bedside and applying to our feet, within 24 hours, I was on my way to Vanderbilt to take care of her. And one of the most amazing things is when I got there, I walked into the ER and they were diffusing it in the ER in their burn unit. And I thought, there is something to this if a major hospital is using essential oils, because it's very difficult to get good quality oils from what I had heard. So I was able to use essential oils to support my mom, and that really started my oil journey. I was fascinated on how it supported our bodies for pennies a drop. And at that point realized that this was something that I had to share. So many of you all are here because of that experience. And I was able to really start to educate and just share what I knew about essential oils. So I'll share bits and pieces about our story later, but really we're here to educate you on this. So let's get started with this one. So I wanted to share a little bit about this. Many of you know about essential oils because you've attended one of our classes. But if you don't, this is a really good refresher in understanding why these are so effective and why we love them so very much. So let's get started with this one right here. So basically, essential oils are safe. Okay, this is something that they are certified pure therapeutic grade. When I share with you guys how to use these essential oils, this is only doTERRA. You cannot go out to TJ Maxx or Michael's or Target and buy an essential oil and expect them to do the same thing. First of all, most of them are not pure essential oils, and they're not going to be safe. So please, please make sure when you take this information that you are using it with doTERRA essential oils, or even recommending them to friends and family, because this is pure therapeutic grade essential oils. And for those of you who've been using them, you know just by cracking a bottle open that you can tell the difference in that one. So it's really important to understand that. Basically, they are 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So an essential oil is basically all parts of the plant put in a distillery, and out comes these beautiful oils. That means the stems, the barks, the plants, the leaves. And it's kind of distilled into this beautiful essential oil. They are pure 100%. When you open a bottle of peppermint, it is just peppermint oil. It is purely peppermint oil. And one of the things I love about this is that doTERRA actually goes to the farmer. They take out the middleman, and they set up these really pure distilleries right next to the farms. And so the farmers don't have to wait till they can get the best price. They actually get them at best harvest. They pick them and they distill them right away and bottle them. And we pay the farmers directly, which has been life-changing. So if you guys want to look into that, check out co-impact sourcing. It'll change your world. Just make sure you have a tissue, because that's going to change how everything that you see about how these farmers are taken care of. So, but basically they're extracted and then they become pure essential oils. So if you have your peppermint, I would recommend to go ahead and open it up, put it in your hands and take a deep breath in. Peppermint is one of the purest essential oils. I love this oil. I use it probably almost every day. I will tell you that we have oils that are called hot oils. So peppermint is a hot oil. That means if you get it in your eyes or put it on your private parts, it's going to be very cooling to you. Now that's a good thing, but we want to make sure that you're not touching your hands and face. So when you go to use your essential oils and you put it on your hands and rub it, you just want to hold it like this and take a deep breath in. Then you want to be able to apply it to the back of your neck or your wrist, and it will cool you off. This is an incredible oil for hot flashes, for nausea, for morning sickness. If you're working outside in the heat, this is amazing to put a drop on the back of your neck. I love this oil to take a drop at the bottom of my shower before I turn it on in the morning. It's going to open your airways, it's going to open your mind, and it's going to wake you up. I love it to put with either a citrus oil, like a citrus bliss. That's one of my favorite, which is all the citrus oils and vanilla. So in the morning, I love to do peppermint and On Guard and citrus bliss or wild orange with them. It is a great focus oil. It's incredible to wake your body and your mind up. And it also is going to open your airways. So if you're having some respiratory issues, just putting a few drops on here, taking a deep breath in, you can go ahead and try it if you have your peppermint. You're gonna feel just your whole airways are gonna contract and open up. It is one of those instant oils that gives you a beautiful, just a relief right away. So it's great if you have a fever. You can take a few drops with your fractionated coconut oil and just put it down your spine. It's gonna help cool. So peppermint is everything cooling. That's one thing you want to remember on that one. Okay, let's see. We want to go over here to the next one and understand that these are effective. Now, why is On Guard so incredible? This is one of our top selling oils. And as you guys know, this has been one that's been hard to get because everybody wants a hold of it. They want a hold of our On Guard hand sanitizer, our On Guard oil. And this is why. When you look at a viral cell right here, this is your viral cell. If you think about a hard M&M, a viral cell has a hard shell on the outside. So if you get sick and go to the doctor or your child gets sick and you take them in and they say, it's viral, we can't really give you anything, go home and take care of your body. The reason is because an antibiotic cannot penetrate this viral cell, but an essential oil can. That's what's amazing. So On Guard can go in and encapsulate the cell and help your body fight it off. It breaks it up kind of like a hard shell M&M. The On Guard will break it up and then it'll go in and take care of this viral cell and help your body fight it off. Okay, so this can be way more effective than even modern medicine, mainly because a lot of our issues that are bacterial come from a viral space and they end up going to be bacterial. So what you want to be sure is that you're using this on a consistent basis, unlike things like over-the-counter meds and Tylenols and any kind of medicine or prescriptions that you're using. The more you use it, the less your body allows it to go in, right? And it's actually opposite of essential oils. So the more that you are using it, the less your body needs to be effective. That's why consistent use of On Guard is something that's going to help boost your immunity. It's going to help fight the viral cells, and it's going to keep your body well. So the way that we use this one is we diffuse it every single day. It is something that we put in all our diffusers every single morning. We leave it on our bedside table to apply to our feet and also in our diffusers there. We use it in our hand sanitizers. We use it in our laundry detergent. This is so effective that we have a long line of products such as cleaners and hand sanitizers and laundry detergents. So it's just kind of been put in everything because it's so effective at killing off the viral cells that are in there. So that is that one. Yeah. All right, affordable. You guys, this is literally pennies a drop. When you look at a bottle of lemon for $11 and you imagine it's got, the large bottle has got about 250 or more drops in it, and you need 1 to 2 drops in your water or 1 to 2 drops if you're gonna make your chicken dish that you do. This is literally pennies a dose. And so when you're looking at using On Guard or any of your oils, you're literally talking pennies. Imagine what it costs to take off work, to pay your co-pays, to get your medicine. You guys, this is something that you can use in your home at your fingertips to empower your family and take care of your family. So this is amazing. Listen, there's always going to be a need for modern medicine, and I am not at all stating that that is not the case. What I do know about essential oils is that this is our go-to in our medicine cabinet. This is what we start with. And for the most of the time, this will take care of and support our bodies so that we can stay well as a family. And as a mom, that is incredible to be able to pull something out and say, here's peppermint for your nausea, or here's peppermint for your fever, and put it down your spine. We don't have to take the over-the-counter meds that we used to before we actually knew about essential oils. So all right, let's talk about lavender. You guys, lavender is just one of those oils that we call soothing, right? It's something that soothes everything. So if you guys think about, let's say that you burned your hand, right? Let's say that you hit it on the stove and you burned it. And we were always taught as kids to go put it under the cold water. Well, that's actually the wrong thing to do. If you take lavender with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil or carrier oil and actually mix it with your lavender and apply it to your burn, it's going to diffuse your burn, it's going to cool down your burn, it's going to soothe it, and it's going to heal it naturally. You will be amazed. And this actually applies to sunburns too. So if you've had a sunburn, lavender spray, you can make your own lavender spray, is amazing for cooling the body down and actually healing that. It's great if you have a bug bite. It's really great to just put a drop on your bug bite. It will soothe and take the irritation away. It's wonderful for nighttime bedside table to diffuse. It'll help your body calm down. I love it in an Epsom salt bath. I love to add it to the Epsom salts and put it in a bath at night. Epsom salts are actually not salts. They are magnesium, and so many of us are deficient in magnesium. And so what this does is when you take an Epsom salt bath with your oils, the oils permeate your skin and your body absorbs it, but it also gets all the magnesium, and that's going to help you with sleep and focus and concentration. Magnesium is really hard to detect if we don't have it in our body, and this is just one more way to be able to soothe our body and get nutrients naturally into our body. For that one. So it's great. It's also wonderful for little ones. It's a great massage oil before bedtime. You could put it in their bath and then give them a nice massage. You will be amazed at how much they calm down. It's really great with your pets. If you watched our class that Deborah taught last night, we did one on essential oils and pets, and lavender is incredible to help soothe your pet, especially if they're afraid of fireworks. 1 or 2 drops right there on the back of their nape of their back, or even if you want to put it on their collar, it's going to soothe them and calm them down. And this is safe for animals, so this is a really, really good one to use. I love to put a drop on our pillows to help us sleep at night. It's really incredible for, it's part of our seasonal allergies. So if you struggle with seasonal allergies and sneezing and coughing and all those things that happen, Lavender, lemon, and peppermint in your diffuser is going to open up your airways. It's going to clear your eyes from all the goop that's happening. And it's actually going to go into the air and take all of that allergens and clean the air out. So that's another great one. It's also a natural antihistamine. That's why it works so well for that one. Okay, I think that's it on our lavender. Let's see. Let's go to the next ones. Okay, 3 different ways that we use it. All right, the first one is aromatically, and you all know the beauty of having a diffuser. We actually have 7 in our house. For us, I love to have them in each room. I love to have our basic oils that we use. But if I'm working in my office, I just shared with you, I love to use Motivate or Peppermint and Wild Orange or Citrus Bliss. I love to use the oils that wake me and help my body focus. If you are doing a lot of online schooling or working from home, this would be a great one for you to use in your diffuser. Diffusing helps you with a positive mood. It's going to clean the air. It's going to support your respiratory system. It's just incredible to use. I know for us, we used to use plugins because I didn't know, right? The plug-in air fresheners. I didn't know what I didn't know. And they're so toxic. And so what I did was got rid of all of those, detoxed all of that, and now we have diffusers in place. And this beautiful essential oils that we can customize our blends are amazing to be able to use that for. And one of the tips and tricks that I love to share is when you are done with an essential oil bottle, let's say that you've used your lemon, go ahead and pick up peppermint and maybe citrus bliss and maybe lemon, and go ahead and put oils equally in that one bottle. So you've got your 3 oils in the one bottle, and that becomes your diffuser shot blend. I just make them up and I leave them in my office or in the kitchen or on my bedside table. I love to make serenity and lavender and vetiver for our bedside table with some copaiba. So mix them up and then put them where you're going to use them, on your bedside table, in your office, in your car, wherever that is. So aromatically, you're going to really benefit from that. Topically. So topically, this is an incredible way to get localized benefits. You want to be sure that when you're applying topically that you're that you're using a carrier oil. So this is one of my favorite carrier oils. It's doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil, and I love this one because the fat is removed. So there's no smell, it's not greasy, it's an incredible eye makeup remover that's all natural. I have very sensitive skin. It's a great moisturizer if you want to add some oils to your skin. It's a great massage oil to add your favorite oils to. It's very important to dilute with little children and elderly or those that are health compromised, but really it's going to extend your oils. It's going to take a couple drops of oils and extend them and actually prevent them from sort of evaporating off your skin. So if you're going to use it topically for a burn or a bug bite, you definitely want to use it. But I love to be able to use that topically too. Okay, internally. Please remember, you guys, that this is only for doTERRA. Most oils that you look in that are not doTERRA are going to say not for personal consumption or internal consumption. So when you look at our bottle, let's see if I actually have one here. Yep. All right, when you look at the bottle, you're going to see something on here. See if you guys can see that. And it says oil supplement. Can you all see that? Essential oil supplement. That's how you know you can take it internally. It's a supplement. Think about a supplement. So the ways that we can do that, we can add them to our water, right? I love to add essential oils, 1 or 2 drops of lemon, maybe lime or orange, grapefruit, cinnamon is incredible in your water. This is going to detox your body and clean your system out. You want to be sure you're using a metal or a glass water bottle when you are putting oils into your water or your beverages. It's also really good in sangria. So if you've been to the mixology class, you'll know that too. Okay, so you can do it in water. You can do it in veggie caps. We have empty veggie caps that you can get on your order, and you can add whatever you want. Let's say that you are having issues with your allergies. You can add lemon, lavender, and peppermint into your veggie cap and take it. You also can get it already pre-done in a caplet, and that is through many of our supplements, including On Guard Plus. We have it in our Tri-Ease, which is our allergy blend. There's lots of really good supplements that are already in veggie caps for you to take. You can take it under your tongue. So I do a drop of frankincense, 1 drop of frankincense under my tongue for cellular purposes, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. One of my favorite ways to do it is in a spoonful of honey. So let's say you're having some sore throats or some congestion. I love to take a spoonful of local honey, add a few drops of On Guard, and then 1 or 2 drops of lemon in there, and then just take it in a spoonful. It's going to soothe your sore throat. It's going to kill any germs going down, and it's going to help your body fight it internally. So that's the other way you can do it. Okay. Let's talk about some of the oils. So we've talked about lemon a little bit. Lemon is probably one of the most used oils just because I put it in my water every single day, all day. It is cleansing. It is, it helped me get rid of my sugar cravings. I was a sugar person. I loved brownies for breakfast, and drinking this has just changed everything. So it's a great way to kind of get your water in for the day. But it is really amazing. It's great to put into your diffuser. We talked about using it for your allergies, right? It's great for that. I love to use it for cleaning. This is incredible to put on your wool dryer balls for your dryer. Get rid of those dryer sheets. Lemon smells amazing, and it takes out the static, and it smells great with your laundry that you put in for your dryer balls. It's great to shine wood or clean your stainless steel, just a few drops on a rag with a little bit of water, and it's going to clean it right out. It's great. It's kind of like your natural Goo Gone. It's going to take off any kind of stickers or things that you find on frames that you buy, or if you get gum in the hair, it's just going to naturally help you take those off. It's great for countertops. I love lemon and On Guard with our On Guard cleaner in a spray bottle, just as a natural cleaner. It's safe, and you can eat right off the counters when you are done. It's incredible for recipes, you guys. So I love to use this in my baked chicken. I take some olive oil, some butter, some lemon oil, some rosemary oil, just a drop or 2 of our thyme oil, and then I just coat the inside under the skin of the chicken and on the outside of the chicken with a little bit of salt and pepper. You can use some natural herbs if you want. And this is the best baked chicken. And think of all the money you are saving. This is $11 for a big bottle that's got about 250 drops. You're not going to have to buy lemon or herbs. You have them there. They're ready to go for you to use them too. One of the things that is the most health benefits is that lemon is alkalining to the body. So when you take lemon internally, apply it topically, it's going to alkaline your body. And what that means is that when your body, you can do some research, but when your body is alkalined, things that shouldn't be living there don't live there. So that's probably the best way that I could explain it to you, but check that out for that one. So, all right. Oh, I wanted to share this with you. So people ask me, what does ATI mean? This is aromatically, topically, and internally. So that way you know how to use them. But I did just give you a little trick. Oil supplement means you can take it internally. Okay, frankincense. You guys, this is one of my favorite oils. We call this the king of oils, and there's a reason for it. Pretty much when in doubt, get your frankincense out. If you're not sure what oil to use, this is just your go-to oil. I'm just telling you, it promotes calm feeling, it's anti-aging, it helps your cells perform optimally in your body. That's why I take it under my tongue every day, but you can apply it to your feet. It helps with wrinkles and skin irritation. It's incredible for oral health. I just got braces off and had some dental work done, and that it can be so painful. Taking just a little bit of frankincense and rubbing it onto the gums in your teeth, it's going to numb it and heal it and take away the inflammation. It is one of those oils that has sort of an instant relief on it. If you have had surgery, it's great that you can put with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil over the incision, and it's going to heal it super quick. It's great for focus and clarity, brain fog. So frankincense is one of the oils that surpasses the blood-brain barrier. No medication can surpass the blood-brain barrier. That means that when you take frankincense internally or apply it to your feet, it's going to surpass the blood-brain. It's going to go in and oxygenate your brain cells, and it's going to regenerate and help that brain fog. Clarity, focus, mental clarity is absolutely amazing. Great for cellular support. It's great for headaches. I used to suffer with ocular migraines, very bad ocular migraines, and I don't really have them anymore. And I'm sure that's probably because I take one drop of frankincense along with our lifelong vitality. But I had a pain start in the other day, and I put a drop on my tongue and pressed it on the roof of my mouth and did that for 15 seconds, about 3 times, and it was gone. You can apply it to your temples if you are starting to have any head tension or pain. It's just really amazing. It's great for wrinkles. Put it into your skincare routine. It's actually in some of our skincare routines, and it works great for that too. Okay, let's see. What's next? When in doubt, get your frankincense out. Digestin. All right, you guys, this is one of those oils that kind of has an instant effect. This was one of the first oils that we used with our grandson. He was a newborn. He had come home and was having acid reflux, and his bowels were just not moving. And they wanted to give him some medicine. And my daughter and I were kind of like, okay, we got to try something. This newborn cannot have medication already. And so we put a little digestin in his belly button. We massaged around his tummy, put it up here on his chest, and it was an instant relief. He still uses it if he needs it. He calls it his tummy oil because it does help. It relieves your upset stomach. It helps with motion sickness or nausea, morning sickness. If you've had too much Mexican, this is going to be the oil that you rub on your belly. It's going to help your body just with the bloating and the digestion. So it's Digestin, which helps with digestion. It heals the upper GI tract. It helps with acid reflux, queasiness, bloating. It helps with both constipation and loose bowels. So whatever your body is dealing with, this oil is the one to go to. Your body knows how to use it to be effective with it. It's really good for sinus pressure. So putting it on the bridge of your nose is going to open it up. Helps with snoring too. This is one of the ones that helps with snoring. You're going to notice that a lot of these oils have some of the same and multiple uses. They're just not one uses. You can actually use them for a lot of different things. So that is digestion. All right, deep blue. So we call this the gateway for men most of the time because it is one of those oils that is so doggone effective. It is incredible to mix with fractionated coconut oil to rub on your muscles before a workout. It's going to warm them and soothe them so you have less pain. And then, when you go to work out, it's going to, your muscles break and then they rebuild. Well, this is going to warm them so you have less injury. It's kind of your natural, non-toxic, icy hot. So if you've had that before or know that, that's what this is going to do. It helps with nerve pain, neck and back tension. This is incredible to give a deep blue rub with your fractionated coconut oil. We also have the deep blue rub in a lotion. My husband has been using it nonstop because we are remodeling our bathroom, and it's amazing to watch it go into your back and just soothe. It is going to go into your muscles and your joints. It's going to soothe it. It's going to heal it, and it's going to help knock out the inflammation. So inflammation is an important thing for our body to have. It's a tool. It kind of lets our body know that we need to go in, send in healers, send in some natural pain management. But if it stays too long, it's going to cause issues. You don't want inflammation to stay around. So Deep Blue is going to go in and soothe that for you, take away pain, and actually heal your body. Joint pain, this was a really big one for me. I had an injury to my elbow at the gym probably about 4 years ago. I couldn't write. They were going to have to do surgery. And I said, let me figure out if I can do this naturally. And after 3 weeks of Deep Blue topically on it all day, all night, I have never had any pain again and was able to write again without any kind of surgery. So it is a real healing oil for that. Many of our professional athletes, especially in the Olympics, used our Deep Blue lotions and rub. Their trainers used it because it is so doggone effective for supporting our body. Okay, it's also really good for taking your Epsom salt baths, and it's also really good for anxiety. Again, there's that dual thing that helps, right? Okay, breathe. This is our respiratory blend. Again, you can see this one up here is aromatically and topically. You will not take this internally. While you can take peppermint internally, Breathe is a respiratory blend of oils that we use. It's going to open your airways. It's going to help with snoring. It's incredible in your bedside diffuser. If you've got cough or respiratory issues, applying it down your spine or on your chest with some fractionated coconut oil is really good for helping do that. I love to put it on the bridge of the nose if you've got a snorer. Diffusing it helps too. Again, this is going to open up your lungs and just promote really good breathing for it. I love it in our car when we go on long trips because it smells really good, and it helps open up our airways, which is good. All right, wild orange. I just challenge you to open your wild orange and smell this and not smile. This is an incredible essential oil. It is like the orange fields. It smells so great. It's uplifting, it's invigorating. It literally has a calming effect on your emotions. So I love to use wild orange, like I said, with citrus, with Motivate, or any of those oils. I love wild orange and Adaptive. It's just an incredible oil to help just open up your mood and calm you down. It just smells, makes you happy. It's the happy oil. It's really good also if you want to use it in your smoothies, if you want to cook with it, you want to make natural candies with it or natural candles with it. This is just one that you can use, and you can take it internally too. So it's great. All right, so this is normally the point where we talk about our top 3 health concerns. So what I would ask you to do is when we are finished here tonight, maybe take a few minutes to go through your top 3 health concerns and write them down. This may have triggered some that you need to talk about. And one of the benefits that you get in our essential oil community is that you get a wellness consult when you get your essential oils. And you should be having them, you know, probably a couple times a year. If you have any health concerns, you're obviously able to reach out to our oil community and get support, or the person who enrolled you, but concentrating on your top health concerns. And a lot of us, you know, once we take care of the top 3, maybe there's another one that comes up or another thing you need to work with. So write down your top 3 health concerns and go back to the person who enrolled you or invited you and just say, I need to get a wellness consult. Let's talk about some of the things that, you know, would be a great plan for me for this, or what products would help me with these concerns. The other thing is, I'm going to share with you in just a minute, we have some ongoing classes coming up that are going to be great to join in. I have Oils Now What, which is kind of like a wellness consult, oils and pets, sleep, emotions, lots of great ones that you guys can jump in and join us with that are done on Zoom just like this. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk to you guys about, which is the #1 selling product, and there's a reason for it. Basically, if you want to feel better, this is what you take. This is our Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is doTERRA's #1 selling product. I think a lot of people are surprised at that because we are known as an essential oil company. However, this is feeling good from the inside out. So my story is this really quick. After my mom passed away, my friend who had introduced me said, you need to take these essential, your Lifelong Vitality. And I was like, taking them, taken vitamins before, I hadn't taken these. They just don't seem to work for me. So I just, you know, and she was like, just try them. It helps with your emotions. It helps with your brain function. It helps with your energy. You're going to sleep better. Your immune system, which when we're stressed, it's compromised. Your cardiovascular health. It's going to help with the pain and inflammation, your DNA protection, right? All those cells that do not need to be hanging out in our body that have gone away. They help get rid of those. Eye, brain, nervous system, our liver function, our digestive, literally all of these things. And so I was like, well, it gives a 30-day money back guarantee. That means if you order them on your Lifelong Vitality, on your LRP, and you take them for 30 days, you call doTERRA and say, I just do not see the difference. You can send it back and they're going to give you your full money back, no questions asked. I will tell you, after all these years of teaching, I've never had anybody send it back. So my story is I took it for a month, and then I did not reorder, and I ran out. And after 2 weeks, I bottomed. Emotionally, physically, everything. I was totally shocked. So it took about 2 weeks to get them back in, and then I have been taking them every single day since. We went on a cruise a couple years ago and I actually forgot them. I was trying to borrow them from my husband and my friends, and let's just say they don't go without them either. So this is just non-negotiable for me, and I can tell a difference if I forget to take them in all ways. So let's talk about them. There's 3 bottles here. The Alpha CRX is our cellular blend. This one is this here. That is for immune, your brain function, your antioxidants, your cellular, kind of longevity of your body. This is going to help your body just live longer and better. Your EO omegas here are your cardiovascular, your joints, and your brain. These are your marine-based oils along with your essential oils and your omega-369 fatty acids, along with 9 essential oils like frankincense and turmeric. So this is just going to take care of your body and boost your complete immune system. And then the micro VMX, this is your 22 essential vitamins and irons and minerals, your antioxidants. It's going to help your metabolism. It's going to help your digestion. It also has 12 plus servings of fruits and vegetables. So if you're not great about getting your fruits and vegetables, they are pressed in here and you're going to get your fruits and vegetables this way. If you start this, it ends up being around $2 to $3 a day. I always recommend you try it. And it is one of the best investments that you will ever do in your health. It's absolutely incredible. And I would challenge each of you to order this and see how you feel and try it. Better sleep, better emotions, less pain, digestion. It's just overall, everything is just going to feel better on that one. All right, so I'm not going to go through the ways to purchase because you guys already know about this one. That we don't need to. These are some of our beautiful kits that we have now. Some of them might be new to you since you started. But what I want to share with you this month especially, and you could be a great referral person for this. This month, when you spend $150 on any of our kits that we have, our wellness kits to get started, you get $50 in cash to use in whatever way you want. That's added next month at the beginning of the month into your doTERRA account. And for those of you who are on LRP, love to cash in on your points. This is a great way to do it. So if you have friends or family and you know they've been looking into this, let them know this is going on right now. We've got a class next Wednesday that they can jump into. We've got another page that's called Introduction to Essential Oils that they can jump into and watch a quick 10-minute class. So there's lots of ways that they can jump in and get the education. And you actually get a nice referral for doing that. There's lots of different ways, and we can talk to you about that too. But be kind, share this with your friends and family who might be interested or who have pain or inflammation or are struggling emotionally. We are going to have tons of classes that they can jump into and be a part of that too. So make sure you do that. Speaking of continuing education, I am so excited about this. Our team of leaders, who many of you know, are going in each month and doing continued education. So we are jumping in. We've got some great, I have Oils Now What, nutrition and supplements, toxic-free living, oils with pets, and a bunch of essential oil introduction to essential oil classes are going to be on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. So make sure you are jumping into that so you can take advantage of it with us. And you guys are part of our community. We are so blessed to be joining with you. Our goal is to empower you and educate you and make sure that you know how to use your essential oils to best support your health and boost your immune system. So please make sure that you are taking advantage of all the resources here on this page. These are some of my beautiful leaders. This was when we went to convention or leadership. I can't remember what it is, but none of us actually started out thinking that we would be educators, we would be wellness advocates. And in fact, that's pretty normal. But usually when we start using these essential oils, we can't help but share with people. And so that's kind of how it starts. Many of you have done the same thing. The beautiful part about this is this can lead into something that's absolutely incredible. So before we wrap this up, I just want to open this up to you to see. I've never expected to be educating. This is my full-time job. Though it's not always full-time job, it's not always full-time, and I absolutely am passionate about this in empowering people. I was the person who did not know about them, and I cannot imagine my life without our essential oils and our supplements. And also this income, you guys, this has been amazing. Over 2 years ago, my income surpassed my husband's corporate job. And I share this with you because you too can do this. We have an incredible system here where if you love essential oils and you love people and you can jump in and want to learn, we can teach you how to be an educator. And what's beautiful about these online classes are that you can just start to invite people. You can be a sharer. You can invite people to our classes and bring them into the online classes and get your oils paid for every month if that's what you want, or make a little bit of extra money for a car payment or groceries. I know a lot of people, are looking for extra income, and this is just a fun, incredible way to do it. You literally are paid by doTERRA to go and empower and educate people, just like I'm doing here. We're doing it online now, but for a long time, all I did was meet with people one-on-one or in online or in-person classes. So it is absolutely incredible. You are with the largest essential oil company in the world, which is the best. We are in tons of now, many, many teaching hospitals all over the United States and the world. This is an incredible compensation plan, and we would love for you to be a part of that if that's something. I'm not going to get into all the details with this. Just understand that this is a little bit of the income potential that you can make. And you guys, this is real. No lie, this is real. So it is not a get rich quick scheme. I can promise you that. It takes time and it takes serving people. But we love what we do, and we are so glad that you are a part of that. So we are actually going to have a business is easy class. So if it's something that you're interested in learning, or maybe just being a scout, if you want to jump in and say, this might be something I'm interested in, or you may know somebody that might be interested or looking for a job, then it's something that you can refer us to too. And we have a great referral bonus for that. This is just the basic 3 steps we always say. If you want to get your oils paid for, it's about 3 to 5 hours a week. If you want to supplement your income, it's 5 to 15. And if you want to replace it, it's about 15 to 30 hours a week. But 15 to 30 hours a week for a more than corporate income is pretty amazing. So, all right, let me stop the share there. All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, I hope this was helpful for you. It was wonderful to bring it to you. And if you are interested in joining our one-on-one class, we have them on Wednesdays. And starting on July 13th, we start our extended classes, and that is I Have Oils Now What? So we'll get you a link to get you started on that. But thank you for joining in. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And we'd love to be a part of this oil community and educating with you. Thanks for joining.